Okay, hi, I'm just gonna say this all as quick as I can because it took too long for my previous explanations. Where have I been? Trying to work on a Dear Evan Hansen movie video essay. How's it been going? Well, you can see from my last upload here that it's not been. But anyways, that's just completely drained all of my creative energy. Hopefully it'll be done soon, but I like making fun videos, and I haven't been. So you know what hit me? This. I recorded this a while ago, way back on April 14th. I have been trying to get this video out since then. I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I'm just going to do it. And so, without further ado, a message from the past. You know what cheers me up? Rats. And if you recall, about a year ago now, I did a video which was playing the Ratchelor by Algorat. Guess what? There's a season 2 to the Ratchelor! It came out February 14th, and I have not played it yet because I've just been really busy. We're gonna play that now. Here we are. There it is. In all of its glory. Here we go. I assume it's not supposed to be a white screen. Oh, there we go. Here we go. It's just taking a while. Okay. Season 2. Oh, it's going faster now. Yay, it's loading. Oh, here's volume. Volume up here. Ooh! I wonder who all is in season 2. I don't know anything about this yet. I've seen the outlines and pictures of the rats. I don't really know their personalities yet. But I'm excited. Let's play the fun little rat game. Ah! Embark! We're embarking! Meet yourself. Again! Ooh, who am I? You are the Ratchelor, a single rat looking for love. You will meet many rats and choose who to keep round after round until you find true love. Which rat do you want to be? Aw, man. Is the rat I was here last time? I don't think it is. Oh, that one has a little heart in the ear. This one's a fancy rat. This one's purple. I'm feeling either fancy rat or heart and ear. Let's be a fancy rat today. Onwards! Meet my suitors. Okay. Zippy. Aries, trying something new with my socks. Lepix, Aquarius, Squeak. Fizzywig. Libra, I have a bellyache. Oh no! Fizzywig. Moom, Cancer. Oh hi, do you like plants? Eggs. Gemini, back in the lab tomorrow. Boy, Mysterio. Boy, Mysterio, Scorpio, bada bing, bada boom. Baron Hot Lens, Gemini, can I help you scheme? Moderna, Taurus, hey man, cool vibes. Sharpie, Scorpio, I stream on Tuesdays and Sundays. Oh my gosh, there is streamer. Oh, they're invisible. Is it Martine or Martini? I don't know. Pisces, oh, were you looking at me? Oh, are you a ghost mouse? Klaus von Mouse, Aries, you're right. Empire, Virgo. Hey, cutie! Aquarius, buzz. Podolico, Leo, dream big, style bigger. Celery, Sagittarius, let's cook and good looking. Aries, check out my cool moves. Samo, Virgo, watch out, be careful. For what? Samo, speak to me. Sean, Gemini, come fly with me. Ultra Rat 3000, Pisces, it's 2022. Surprisingly, yeah, Ultra Rat 3000. Ultra Rat _ 3000. Peterson, Aquarius, it's very nice to meet you. Sminny, a Capricorn, can I add you on LinkedIn? Oh no, who do I choose? I like Fizzywig. I like Moon. I like Eggs. Boy Mysterio. I like however you pronounce this one's name. I like however you pronounce this one's name. I'm really bad at pronouncing the names this time. Celery. Samo. Let's go with Samo. Celery? Celery or Lepix? Well, sorry Lepix. Maybe next time. Let's go with celery. Continue. Chit-chat time. Oh man, I'm a real fancy rat. I'm literally sitting like this at my desk right now. Samo, hi. Whoops, I stepped on a nail on the way here, but I just realized good thing I have my emergency first aid kit hidden in the heel of my left boot. Fancy boots, by the way. I volunteer for medical studies, so it always pays off to be prepared. My other heel has got some peppers inside just in case I need a quick snack. How do you get them out of your heel? Do you like snap off the heel? Like, are you just not standing on the heel? I have some questions, Simsamo. I used to volunteer for culinary studies and picked up the habit there. I'm so happy for you, or thank you for opening up to me. Like, this is very genuine. I'm very happy for you and your magical, like, storage boots. Oh, blushy rat. Hello. You smell like flowers. Is that Rose and Essence shampoo? I forgot to do a voice for Simsamo. Oh no. Wait a minute, I just realized I have 2 hats. Oh my gosh. I'm such a fancy rat. I'm gonna say it SJ. I might say it differently because I'm just really good at not remembering what I said.
You smell like flowers. Is that Rose Essence shampoo? Maybe some lilies in your conditioner?
I don't. I do appreciate. Take this away. I do appreciate that. Nod. I like that. Oh, smiley rat!
Wait, are you talking to me? I can't believe it. You can actually see me? Most people just look right through me.
That is a lot to consider. I mean, this is a ghost rat. There is a lot to consider. I know what you mean. It's like, I don't think I really do, but it's relatable. Thank you for opening up to me. Egg. I love egg.
Yes, I see what they meant when they talked about you. Well, I'll have to make my own opinion, I suppose.
Thank you? I just realized that, like, I am a different rat because I am a different rat. I wouldn't, like, marry the love of my life, egg salad, in the past season and then come back and be like, I'm dating another rat. No. I have 2 rat sonas now, I guess. Yes, but thank you. Thanks. Oh! Moom!
Oh. Wow, hi. I knew you would be beautiful, but I didn't expect you to be so gorgeous I could barely think. Wow, sorry, I promise I'm not always this awkward.
Love that for you! I value you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, please stop walking sideways. It reminds me of a crab. OMG, just thinking about it makes me...
I don't know if that's something you should share. The dialogue options for Ollie is so funny. You're the one who's walking sideways. You just went, I'm sitting here. I've been sitting here. I don't know, like, what the right option here would be. What do you want from me, Fizzywig?
Celery is a candlestick. Wow. Wow, this pillow! Very fragrant and a nice mouthfeel, medium rare.
Mouthfeel? Celery, I don't think you're supposed to be eating the couch.
This candle holder. Now this has notes of fine rosewood and a hint of lime.
At least you're not eating the candle? Who gets a rose? Oh, oh, this is hard. Celery, I think we have some personal differences here. On, like, our choices of taste. Eggs, I'm not sure how I feel about you. You look nice. But, oh my gosh, Martina's holding the egg in their ghostly body. Oh, I hate the intense music. It's like making me think. Sorry you two. I hope you have a nice life. Goodbye. Moon, hello.
Oh, these are some new plants that I'm growing. I carry them in my arms because the nutrients in my fur acts as natural fertilizer.
Interesting.
The warmth from my heart makes sure my plants grow big and tall with lots of love.
You aren't holding them in your arms. It's like in your lap somehow, but you glide. Love that for you.
Honestly, I'm not sure how I wound up in this contest. I was having a lovely conversation with a raindrop, and suddenly a gust of wind sucked me into the pipes. Thank you for choosing me. It means a lot.
Don't worry. That's very ominous. Thank you for opening up to me. Ouch, ah! This cushion is really not comfortable. You know, Celery said something that was, kind of very different to that. I build chairs myself out of recycled bits and pieces of junk, so every chair in my house perfectly fits the curvature of my rear end. You can never be too prepared these days. I'm always learning new skills so I can survive when the time comes. When the time comes what? That was an ominous leave-off. Man, you're a rat of many skills, aren't you? Love that for you. Wow, what is SimSamo? They just said they're, like, a DIY carpenter. They're in middle school, and they took culinary lessons? Did I say culinary earlier? That's embarrassing for me if I did. Culinary. Colin, I don't have this. This would be a lie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeesh, I'm tired. Didn't get much sleep last night. Got home late and then stayed up jamming with the band. We're going pro. Kinda have a headache now. Also kinda second guessing my new haircut. Yeah, it is a very, interesting haircut. I don't know the physics of how you got that to stay. Do they have rat hair gel? Is that like a thing? You're in a band. Why are you second guessing your haircut? Do all of the dialogue options for Fizzywig not work? I'm sorry, Fizzywig. I think we're just having some differences here. I don't want you to be sad because all my dialogue options just don't work, but like, it's just not working out. I'm sorry. That's why I started my worm rescue, where I heal sick worms.
Wow. Proud of you. Worm rescue. How big are worms in this game?
I know you didn't ask, but I just wanted to be up front in case you were wondering. My father was a cocoon and my mom loves caramel macchiatos. That's why I ended up like this.
What? What? SJ! I'm not sure if I want you would explain what that means.
Huh? Actually, you might not know this about me, but I don't keep my beans in the kitchen. I have a second fridge full of them in my living room. I keep it near the fireplace since I figured that's the safest place it can be.
Why? Why would you?
For example, if a fire starts in the fireplace and starts spreading in an unsafe manner, well, the fridge is in there and fridges are cold, so I think they counteract each other. But it would also stop the opposite situation from occurring.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm sorry, SimSamo.
People think being a ghost would be fun, but it's kind of lonely, actually. I mostly just fly around and visit people who are happy and in love. I've always wondered what it's like to be in love.
High five!
I know what you mean.
Who gets a rose? SJ, I'm a little confused to your family history. Moon, you've done nothing wrong. Martini, however you say your name, I still don't know. The ominous music strike. SimSamo, I would like to hear more about your fridge and fireplace situation. We'll keep going with Martini. Stop with the violin! I'm not gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I gotta tough it out. Who do I go for? I'm curious to learn more about SJ. Let's go SJ. I'm sorry, Boom. I'll see you again soon, maybe. But with another rat I'm in love with out of these others. Bye! That's so stressful. Stop playing that music.
Have you ever been to the forest? It's not far. I was thinking we could visit, unless you don't like forests. But you look like you might love them, or like you've never been to one. Anyways,
What is that? I mean, I do look kind of fancy to be in a forest, but I don't like heights, SJ. I'm sorry to tell you this. I don't think that would be a good match when you have wings, but, I would love to hear more, though.
do you like to play chess? I've always thought it seemed like a lot of fun, but I never was able to wrap my mind around all the patterns.
Maybe we could help each other learn.
I don't know a thing about chess. I don't think you're coming to the right rat who knows, who like, is able to learn how to play chess, because that's just a complete, like, what's the right word? It's a complete, it's a brain breaker. It hurts my little rat brain. But it does sound like fun. We can make it up as we go. We could just play chess like checkers for all I care. At my last house, I only had the one fridge, you know, the regular kind. Had a couple fire issues, and the fire department came over one day saying I can't use the fireplace as storage, and that it wasn't safe. Well, I don't want to live in a house that has an unsafe fireplace. That just sounds dangerous. I moved out and built my own house, built a bunker underneath it also. I did say I wanted to hear more about your fireplace and refrigerator situation. What is with my gravitation to rats and nice footwear? Proud of you. But I don't think that's what the fire department meant. SJ, I think we have our differences here. I'm sorry. Farewell, SJ. Your arms look so empty without a rose to hold. I'm sorry. Goodbye. It's down to the final two. This is the most stressful part of this game. If you want something built right, you gotta build it yourself. True for houses, true for chairs. It's also true for relationships. That's why I always put in the work for people I care about. And I care about you, and I want you to be safe. I value you. Thank you, Sim-Samo. There's something very important you need to know. If you choose to be with me, our true love will set my spirit free. My soul will leave this planet and take its place among the stars. I love you, and if you love me the way I love you, then you'll let me go. What? Martini! Martini, this is a big thing to drop on me. I understand why you're telling me, but you couldn't have told me a little earlier. I don't want to drop you just for that out of the show, but like... Yeah, I'm gonna not, because I don't really... I'm processing that still. Oh no! Oh. The stressful music's gonna start up again. Oh man, I gotta lay my thoughts out here. Listen, I love Sim-Samo, but Martine's also fun. What about learning chess, Martini? We said we would learn chess together! You're gonna go to the stars! How are we supposed to learn chess that way? Oh no. I think this might call for some breaking of the universe. But we might just, like, go to an alternate dimension where I, like, choose both of them in separate dimensions. I don't know. Well, which one will we do first? Oh, Sim-Samo. Let's go, Sim-Samo. Oh my goodness! I have a rank underneath my two hats! Oh! I'm in Sim-Samo's bunker. I knew this wasn't too good to be true. It was just good enough that it just had to be true. Oh, let's get your house refurbished so that you'll always be safe. The natural disasters will never get the better of you. In the meantime, we can stay in my bunker. Oh, I love you so much. That was not the twist I was expecting. This isn't like egg salad at all. I think I'm being held captive against my will now in a bunker made by a rat underneath that house with a refrigerator and an unsafe fireplace. Epilogue, where are they now? Oh no! Martini and their new house dog. Celery invents a new recipe, spinach truffle cake. A walk through the garden turns into a tender moment. SJ finds new friends in old places. Podalico's support helps Fizzywig face their fear of crabs. Oh look, it's the alternate universe button. Or did I say alternate dimension? It's the alternate something button. Let's hit that and see what happens. Woo! Did you know my ears are super sensory and act as extra tongues?
That's why I have an eclectic variety of berry-infused hats my nose can also occasionally taste. Dr. Eggplant, it gives me more credibility in the field, sounds more professionally ever. Ask what I'm a doctor of, though. I was just about to ask you. Can I taste you with my super sensory ear? Today you taste like a ripe blueberry, but very overseasoned. Yes, that's the blueberry. This fanciness is the overseasonedness. Like a fine wine, bitter but tart, aged to perfection with a dry rub. You have a way with words. Oh! Why was I genuinely surprised? Guess who I brought to meet you? Okay, these aren't clones. My siblings. Actually, I don't know if you noticed, but my twin goldenrod stepped in for me on our second date. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it in time due to prior commitments. It's nice to meet your siblings, but I don't like the fact that, you just, like, straight up replaced yourself with your twin on the second time. Because this feels like, this doesn't feel like a healthy relationship when you just step out and I'm unaware that this is not you. I don't appreciate that. That's kind of the multiple sad faces. That was a little, like, I didn't appreciate that exactly. You could have told the truth. I would have understood. Today my ear says you taste like a steak tartare with a romesco sauce and a poached egg underneath. Very acidic and not too sweet. Evenly roasted with a nice caramelization. I would love to create a 7-course meal inspired by your beauty, my dear. Should I tip you? Ah! If you make the meal, should I tip you? That's like a genuine question. Let's see what Eggs has to say one final time, but we all know that in this alternate dimension that I'm somehow aware is an alternate dimension, I'm gonna go with Martini. Love that for you! I don't know. There's not a better reply to that. Oh, you have books and bricks? Why do you have bricks? Oh, is that the book on the side? Not a brick. Goodbye, goodbye. Who knows if that's actually Eggs this time? Martini. I'm proposing. You can't. No, they blend into the sky. Goodbye, Martini.
I can't believe it. You set me free. This is the best day of my life. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you all the way to the moon and the stars. My heart is full of joy and adventure. I'm finally free. I'll never forget you, my love. Oh, both of these ends are, like, really sad for me personally. First I end up in a bunker and then my true rat love just ascends to the starry night. Oh boy, what happened to Simsimo? Oh! Simsimo wins the national staring contest. I understand why. Well, I miss the Ratchelor world. I wonder if there'll be a Ratchelor 3. This was just really fun. Thank you to the team of the Ratchelor who made this. It was great. It was an experience. Yeah, it's just been really fun to be able to play the game, but differently this time. So, yeah. I will hopefully see you around real soon with that video that I mentioned earlier, but if not... yeah. It's probably because I'm being held in a bunker underneath a house with an unsafe fireplace that contains a refrigerator by a rat who won a staring contest that I met on a rat dating show. This is a cry for help if I do not post again because there's the internet in this bunker is kind of really bad. So I'll see you around. Hopefully. Bye!